there, friends. Are you ready for the really big question for today? Our question for today is, what instrument did Israel take with them to Jericho? Was it a tuba, a bassoon, a piano, or a ram's horn? I guess we'll have to find out as we take another adventure through God's Word. Let's dive in.
Come, let's sing Jesus, 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 let's sing Jesus, an everyday children's way.
Hey there, friends. It's one day away before we get to, you know what day it is. But I hope you had a wonderful hump day yesterday, a fantastic Tuesday, and a marvelous Monday, and you're getting ready to have a thunderous Thursday, which we need to have a thunderous Thursday for what we're about to talk about today. Now, you know we're in the 6th book of the Old Testament: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua. We're in the book of Joshua, and we've been talking about all this week how we're having a fortnight with Joshua and the children of Israel. And we talked about how there were 2 spies that were sent into the city of Geronimo? No, Jericho. And they went and they saw a person named Rahab and met her family. And they even promised Rahab and her family, we'll keep you safe and you can be a part of our family. And yesterday we had talked about how that the children of Israel walked for days around Jericho. They had to walk 7 days. But did you know as well that they had to take what's called ram's horns? Now, what's a ram? Is that some kind of car that you drive and they had to put it into gear and go and drive it around the city? Well, they didn't have cars back then. But did you know that there are such animals such as sheep or goats? Well, a ram is kind of like one of those animals, except they have really curly horns. And what they would do, they would take the horns of these animals and they'd make them into musical instruments. Now, I found a musical instrument that's called the plumber's pipe, and it's not really a ram's horn, but what the children of Israel had to do on the 7th day, after they marched around the city of Jericho 7 times, the priests that had horns or trumpets had to blow the horns kind of like this. Can you do that? Now that was really hard because I didn't know what was about to happen. But they had to blow that, and then they had to make a really loud shout, and they had to make a cry to God, because that's exactly what God had instructed them to do, the people to do, through Joshua. You know, we don't have to play ram's horns today, or plumber's pipes, or whatever you want to call them. We don't have to play that today, but we do know for certain that if we're ever in trouble, God's just one cry away to where we need to ask Him for help. You know, God showed us this fantastic, wonderful thing that's called prayer, where maybe you put your hands together like this, or like this, or like, I don't know how you pray, but whatever way that you put your hands together, we talk to God. And sometimes life gets really, really hard and we need help, and Mommy and Daddy may not be there. That might be a good time for you to spend time talking to God. You don't have to shout His name and you don't have to blow a horn. Just simply fall on your knees. Well, don't fall on your knees. Go on your knees and pray to God, and God will listen to you. Now, friends, that's all the time that we have today. Keep God first in everything you do, and let's go work on our memory work and sing a song with our friend Paul. Let's go.
Sing Christian songs with Paul.
Thanks, E.T. Hey, kids, would you like to sing another Christian song? How about This Little Light of Mine? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine all the time, let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine all the time, let it shine. Great job, kids. We'll see you next time.
Hey there, friends! It's time for our memory work, and today I am feeling very, very musical, so I thought that maybe we could sing a song to help us remember our memory work. Now, our memory work this week comes from Joshua chapter 1, verses 5 and 6. Now, we'll start a little bit in the middle of verse 5. But I'll sing the song for you, and then I want you to sing the song with me the second time. Are you ready to sing the song or listen? Get out your listening ears. Here we go. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will not leave you, nor forsake you. Be strong and of good courage. Now I want you to try to sing the song with me. Are you ready? Let's go. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will not leave you, nor forsake you. Be strong and of good courage. Now, friends, work really, really hard, and maybe this might be the way that you learn God's Word best. I hope that this will help you in your journey to put God's Word in your heart. But let's go answer our really big question, and I'll see you next time. Let's go.
Hey there, friends. Are you ready for the answer for today's really big question? Our question today is, what instrument did Israel take with them to Jericho? Was it a tuba, a bassoon, a piano, or a ram's horn? Let's get rid of these two. If you guessed a ram's horn, you're absolutely right. Great job, friends. You did fantastic. We'll see you next time.
Come, let's sing Jesus, 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 let's sing, and everyday children's way.